Hey guys, it's Danielle. I am about to go into the Florence Antique Mall to see what they have today. Come along and shop with me and see what I can find. So straight away after going down one of the hallways, I run into these old thermoses, and there were so many that I recognized from my childhood, especially the strawberry shortcake there, which I might add was $200. There are a lot of lunchboxes here for lunchbox collectors. I don't know if there's any room for money to be made on these, but if you're searching for a certain one, they're sure to have it there. And a lot of postcards in this booth. I love pictures, so I was just kind of scoping it out to see if there was any old photos or pictures there. I will say that I was moving a little bit fast whenever I was going through this stuff. It had been a little while since I've been there, and I was just kind of keeping my eye open for things that stood out to me. So I apologize, but if it didn't really catch my eye or stand out to me, I kind of moved along a little bit quickly. So there were some really cool things. I don't know if you guys can see them, but those books up there that I was trying to look at were the pop-up pages in the books, and they were on display on another booth on the other side. And in this booth, it looks like somebody took a long time to separate out buttons, and they really have put a lot of work into those. Little miniatures there. A lot of people go for little miniatures. Speaking of miniatures, that little chair was really cute. I'm a sucker for the little vintage clothing. This booth reminded me of a nursery for sure. Definitely a lot of antique furniture there at the Florence Antique Mall. I believe this is the booth where I end up finding these cypress knees on the top shelf. Here in just a second. There they are. Yeah, I ended up purchasing the one in the center, the one with the most cypress knees on it. It was $20 for the cypress knee that I bought, and here I'm just checking out this little piece of driftwood that has cactus, I don't know why I said that, cattails attached to it. Curtis Jeer makes a cattail and wood piece that's worth a lot of money if you can find that. That's why anything wood and metal together, I tend to pick it up and try to see if there's a maker on it. A lot of cool mid-century things going on in that last booth. So this next booth had a lot of glass items. I really dig that ashtray right there that I just went past. I did stop and look at it, but I think it was when I had the camera turned off. There's just so much to see in this booth. It was like sensory overload. I did want to see what I could find out about that little reindeer. He was cute. It is vinyl covered. There were so many things that I wanted to buy. I wish, the Fire King mugs there too. I love salt and pepper shakers. Every time I see a group of salt and pepper shakers like this, these novelty little jobs, it just reminds me of my Mama Udell. She was such a sweet lady. She meant so much to me when she was alive. I miss her. That's, you guys, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I love going into a place like this because, gosh, a lot of the things that my aunts and grandma and parents, furnished their houses with, I mean, a lot of those memories are here in these places, you just really wish you could buy them all. This little mirrored table here is really cool, right in the center of that booth. I really like that. It was a little out of my price range though. Yeah, you'll find lots of Pyrex and Fire King scattered throughout this antique mall. Pretty cool. This very sensuous statue right here is a whopping $4.49. A lot of Art Deco style pieces going on in this booth here. I actually looked down to see if there was a way that you could step into the booth, and it was kind of blocked, so I thought, I'll just stay back here. Probably for the best. I wonder what most people think about antique malls. Usually I think that things are probably at the top of the market with prices, and that probably there's not much money to be made on something that you find at the antique mall. But I've actually proven myself wrong a time or two, so... Oh, Barbie got a haircut. I love to cook with cast iron, so I was just trying to see if that was a size that I needed. Out of all of the things on the wall, I spot this Stanley drawer pull, I guess you'd say, sampler. So it would have been for a salesman that was selling this. Those are so cool. So 1950s. Just the whole thing, everything about it, just awesome. It was $75, so I passed. So these were Seltzer Seltzer water bottles that I picked up, and they had dispensers on them. I've seen some older ones, but I hadn't seen any quite like that. They were very interesting looking. Guys, I want to thank you for walking along with me today, going through the Florence Antique Mall. I had a really good time. I only bought a few items, including those cypress knees. I hope that if you're new to the channel that you subscribe and like this video.